Hi, my name is Shahleena Musk. I'm the Children's Commissioner in the Northern Territory.
Hi, I'm Jaya. I'm a school-based trainee, work at the ACC.
The NT is a pretty diverse place. We have a high youth population, many of whom are Aboriginal. Getting out, meeting and talking to young people is the best part of my job. Children and young people are experts in their own right. They know what works for them and what doesn't. If the NT is to be a place where children and young people can grow up feeling safe, valued and respected, then we need to be listening to what young people have to tell us. We need to give space, opportunities, and act on what young people are telling us. Adults don't have all the answers.
The best way to get children and young people involved in the conversation is to ask, have I tested my ideas out with children and young people, and how does it benefit them?
Do your part to make sure that children and young people are part of the conversations and also part of the solutions.
Hi, my name is Shona Reid and I'm the Guardian for Children and Young People in South Australia. This National Child Protection Week, it is so important that we reflect on what we're actually here for. And it's the little and not so little people in our lives. We all have a calling to ensure that they grow and thrive in our families and in our care. Let every conversation we have make a difference and leave them feeling better for that conversation. We must have conversations about the hard stuff, but also let us have conversations about their hopes and their dreams. And let's go further and make those things happen no matter how big or how small they may seem.
How are you going? How do you feel? What scares you? These are the questions that can really help us understand how children in our life are feeling, what threats they see, what joy they have, and if they're safe or not. This Child Protection Week, I'm encouraging everyone to ask questions of the children and young people in their lives. A conversation can really make a difference for a young person. It not only shows that we care about them, but it enables us to find out some of the key things going on in their life that we as the adults really need to hear about.
Hi everyone, I'm Amelia and I am here with Victoria's Commissioner for Children and Young People, Liana Buchanan.
Hi everybody. The theme Every Conversation Matters is something really dear to my heart, because in our work at the Commission we see situations all the time where children and young people are not in the conversation, they're not asked to have a voice, or their voices aren't heard. And you can't have children's safety, children's wellbeing, children's agency supported if children are not given a voice.
That's a really important point, Liana. And on that as well, I think it's important to remember that it's not just up to children and young people to create that space for themselves, it's up to everyone else. And so I challenge you to really think about how you can create that safe space for children and young people and everyone to be involved in what matters to them. Happy National Child Protection Week.
Happy National Child Protection Week, everybody.
Hi, I'm Izzy Crompton and I'm the Acting Commissioner for Children and Young People in Tasmania. This National Child Protection Week, we're invited to reflect on the theme that every conversation matters. Having conversations with children and young people is a two-way street. We learn so much from children and young people about their lives and the things that matter to them when we sit down and have curious, non-judgmental conversations. Children also have a right to have a say in matters that affect them, and actually meaningfully engaging with them on the big issues that affect their lives is one way of upholding children's rights. So this National Child Protection Week, I invite everyone across the country to really reflect on how they can uphold children's rights by sitting down and having a conversation with children in your community or within your family or within your workplace, and really think about what they're telling you and how you can make a difference based on what they're saying that they need and that they want and what their aspirations are. Have a great National Child Protection Week.
Yuma. I'm Jodie Griffiths-Cook and I'm here with my youth advisor Taylor Scarcella. In my role, listening to children and young people is a major part of what I do, but listening is just the first step to making sure that every conversation matters. Taylor, as a young person who wasn't listened to when you were growing up, what should adults hearing this keep in mind when they're talking with children and young people?
Well, listening is more than hearing. It's showing us you are listening, believing us, and caring about us so we can care about ourselves, and most importantly, taking action.
Thanks, Taylor. When children and young people trust us with their truths, we need to step up, because how we respond to the seemingly small stuff will dictate whether they trust us with the things that really matter.
Hi, my name is Meena Singh. I'm a Yoda Yoda and Indian woman, and I am the Commissioner for Aboriginal Children and Young People here in Victoria. And with me is...
I'm Sam from the Youth Council, and this week is the National Child Protection Week.
And the theme is Every Conversation Matters. So Sam, I'd like to ask you, what helps you to have a conversation that matters?
What helps me to have a conversation that matters is to have a conversation with someone I trust and where the intentions are genuine. And as the Commissioner, Meena, how do you approach conversations with children and young people?
Yeah, well, in our work, when we talk to children and young people, we want to make sure that they know their voice is important. We tell them why we want to talk to them. We tell them what we're going to do with any information they tell us, and we feed back to let them know how we did use their voice. And if they tell us anything sensitive or important, we make sure we link them up with the right supports.
That's right.
In my office, we strive for a better world for all children and young people, where their voices and rights are valued and respected. This year's theme for National Child Protection Week, Every Conversation Matters, aligns with that theme. Our children and young people must be supported to have conversations with their friends, their teachers, and their caregivers. Their voices matter. They must be heard and should be given opportunity to tell us about their concerns. By talking to and listening to our children and young people, we can build trust. We can keep them safe and well. We should all provide a safe space for our children and young people to talk about their worries, to seek help and share their feelings. Remember, every conversation matters.
I'm Zoë Robinson, the New South Wales Advocate for Children and Young People. It is National Child Protection Week. This year's theme is Every Conversation Matters. As the New South Wales Advocate for Children and Young People, all my work is informed by conversations with children and young people. They assist our office in understanding what matters to them, how our work can better serve them, and what are potential solutions for issues they are facing. Children and young people are experts in their own lives and should be included in conversations on matters that impact on them. Not only do they know what they want and need, but their experiences will be different from adults. These experiences give them a unique insight into solutions to many of the challenges they face. In the simplest form, ask what matters to them. What do they value and how does it make them feel? And importantly, listen to their answers. Always, it is important that we create safe, inclusive spaces for children and young people to want to share and engage about their day-to-day lives, but also around policy as it is being designed.